anti-gas. It's filled with ultra-pure water. We use St. Augustine municipal water, but it is filtered through a very, very sophisticated filtering device, so that basically what you end up with is two molecules of hydrogen bonded to a molecule of oxygen. Just a pure, just a pure water. You don't want to impart anything else to the alcohol. So get that water boiling, you add your material there, you cook it, and what that does then is release the starches from these agricultural products, be it grain, or sugarcane, that sort of thing. Then that, let's say in the case of a whiskey, that mash or that cooked vegetable matter, then it has to go into a fermentation phase. So these square vats of back here, F1 through F5, are fermentation. As it's fermenting, those starches are breaking down into sugars. Yeast is added to this mix, and then the yeast eats the sugar, and the byproduct of that is carbon dioxide and alcohol. So all of that preparation, cooking preparation, just to extricate the alcohol. Now, that mixture from the fermentation is brought over here and it goes to the distillation. So you have a large distillate still here. You actually strip the alcohol out of it. You know that in cooking, water will boil at 412. Alcohol will begin to volatilize through the vapor at about 170. So the mixture of fluid allows the alcohol to volatilize, turn into a vapor, rise up the stack, right there the same still treated where it's cool, so that it condenses back to a liquid. It is not there, you can say what's there. You might consider that to be a raw alcohol. It needs further refinement, so that alcohol then goes into the next still, where again, the same process of bringing the heat up, causing the alcohol to volatilize, the vapor to rise up the stack, there condense back to an alcohol liquid, and back to the still in the operation right there. You can see a little bit of alcohol sheeting down. That little heating port there is very necessary in the production because the distillers can then not only see the alcohol coming through, they can smell the product coming through, and they can take a taste of it. And by fine-tuning nose and sense of taste, they can then detect where that alcohol is in the spectrum that we're trying to make. As a craft distiller, our focus is on making the very best alcohol we can. So the quantity is secondary. As a craft distiller, our quantity is limited just by that name, craft distiller. Doing things in small batches allows us a great variety of things to do to that alcohol. For instance, making a gin. If you look over there in the corner, that little still, that is our botanical still. Botanicals meaning, your vegetables, herbs, fruits, that sort of thing. We take that and basically condense that into an essence, the alcohol essence, and that is the basis of flavoring to our gin. Now, we're a very small operation. When the alcohol is done, then it goes into our bottling operation, which is housed in this room right here. We have a 6-fingered bottle. We bottle 6 bottles at a time by hand. Those bottles are handed to the next guy who puts a label on each one by hand. Then they put the cork in the bottle, they seal the bottle, 6 to a case, those cases without time to drink wrap, and they're ready to go out. It is a very small hands-on business.